Now, if a Filipina does this to you, run. Don't only run, run very fast. This is a bad red flag. It happens to foreigners all the time, but they don't see it as one. But I'm gonna tell you why it is and why you need to look out for this. Welcome to my YouTube channel. It's Jay, the Black Filipino TV. Now today, we're gonna get into this topic. Now this topic is very important, and I'll explain why. Because a lot of times, I know you guys hear from expats. You hear from expats and they say, when you come to the Philippines, things are just gonna fall into your lap. Like women are just gonna fall all over you. And that could be true. It could be very true. But I'm gonna tell you why that's a red flag and why you need to be very careful when it happens. And I'm gonna explain the nature of the Filipina and why when that happens, it's a red flag and you need to keep moving. You're not gonna hear it from only me. I'm gonna bring the First Lady in, the First Lady, Filipina in, and she's gonna explain why these things are a red flag, because when women approach you like that, that's actually out of a Filipina's nature. And me and her were speaking about it at home, and it's wrong on so many levels, but she's gonna explain why. Let's get right into it. The ways of a Filipino, like, is it natural for Filipinos to just naturally walk up to guys and talk to them?
Well,
you talk to a guy?
no.
Okay.
Because most of the Filipinas, I don't know, but those Filipinas that I know, they're very reserved, they're very conservative. Usually, the nature of the Filipina, they doesn't approach you right away. They wait the guy to approach them. Maybe there's some because it's some millennials doing it, but the Filipinas I know, they don't approach the guys. When you approach them, they're very friendly, but they don't start the conversation right away. They don't approach you like, hi, how are you doing? Unless they're working in a department store, of course, because they want you to buy. Unless they're working in a condominium, hello sir, good morning. But aside from that, if you're walking in the mall or in BGC or anywhere, they don't just gonna approach you and say hello unless they're selling something. The nature of the Filipinas is very reserved, they're very conservative, and they wait for the guy to approach them. For me, in my opinion, this is my opinion only, when the girl approach you, usually they're gonna sell something.
Hurry up and buy! Hurry up and buy!
Unless you really went to the bar, you went to the place where, girl, I'm not talking bar like a bar girl, I'm talking about the bar like a club where you're not gonna meet a bar girl. Of course, you're just gonna, hang out and drink, and maybe some girls were gonna go to you because they're already liberated. But most of the Filipina that you meet in the province or maybe in Manila or in the city, they don't really approach you because they want to be approached. They're not gonna say hey to you, hi, hello, whatever. But once you say hi to them, that's the time they're gonna respond. They usually, as I observe, it's not only me. This is not. I'm not expert, but this is based on my experience, based on the people I know, based on the videos I see, and based on the other stuff that I notice. And this is based on experience. Not all Filipina will approach you.
Guys, I'll tell you, most Filipinos don't want to appear desperate. The ones that approach you, like I remember times me walking through without K. Like say if I was in Divisoria, I went somewhere without K. A lot of times the Filipinas that would approach me would be a little bit desperate. It's true. And I don't mean, let me rephrase what I said. Okay, like say for instance, I'm walking through Divisoria or I'm walking up the block. The woman that would approach me a lot of times would be low-hanging fruit, okay? And those would be the women that you can clearly see we're looking for an opportunity. And that's what's gonna happen most of the time. The women that are going to approach you are looking for opportunity. They see you, they automatically see you and say, okay, you know what? That's the bag. And a lot of women have been waiting for that opportunity. A lot of women have been waiting for the country open to wait for the bags to come. You know, not every woman wants to go online and look for guys. They're waiting for the bag to come. Now that works out for the guy that wants to come here and have a good time, because it's going to land right in your lap a lot of times. Because the ones that are out there and they're about that life, the ones that are for the streets, are going to be the ones to approach you.
Belongs to the street.
And without regard. And so, yes, things will fall into your lap that way, to where the ones that approach you will be the low-hanging fruit. Like, for instance, me and my wife were staying by my latte, right? And I spoke about this before on live stream, but I had a situation where I was in an elevator, and you know, it was a working woman. She was young and very gorgeous, and she backed that thing right into me, like this, right? The reason why she did that is because she was looking for opportunity. Now, are there gonna be women sometimes that are not like that way that approach you? Very minimal, very minimal. You have to think, this is a country where courtship is still a thing. Filipinos, especially Filipinas, are very old school. They're even a lot more old school than where I'm from. You know, I speak about this all the time in live streams. You know, Filipinas still want to be courted. They still like when guys sing for them and make public displays of affection, of singing, and your friend looks cute. Like, they like that kind of stuff. And is approaching you, she's really out of her element, because naturally, the natural state of a Filipina is shyness. Naturally shy and to themselves. Even the ones that are outgoing are still shy, you know, because they don't know you yet. Of course, the Filipinos are very loud when they get to know you, and they're very open when they get to know you. But when they don't know you, they're usually shy. So a lot of times, that woman approaching you wants the opportunity. You're the bag. So a guy coming over here, I feel that you need to be the one initiating, because the one that's initiating to you most of the time, they know what they want. They know what they want. Is it going to be all the time? They're going to be looking for opportunity? No, not every time. It's the same way to where you can say, okay, not every woman in America is bad for you, but most of them are, okay? Most of them are this certain way, to where most women here are not that way. Most women here are shy. So the ones that are not shy, most likely going to be the ones that you don't want to be around. Think about it, guys. That's why guys are coming over here, and it happens. Guys get here and get heartbroken too. They get approached, and it's the wrong woman, and then why they're out of all their money. That's why a lot of times guys that come here who are not retired sometimes end up broke, because they get over here and then a woman just uses them and just runs them up, because that's what they're looking to do. They're looking to just run you up and run you out of your money. So a lot of times that woman that's going to talk to you up front is going to be the one looking for the bag. She sees you as the opportunity, and she's not going to go online and be out of her character. She's going to do that here. She's going to wait for you to come here and do it here. So yes, will women approach you for a good time, and will women approach you and put themselves out there? That will happen when you come to the Philippines. But if you're coming here looking for love, a lot of times that's going to be the woman you don't want to look for love with. So just keep your eyes peeled on that, because Filipinas are naturally shy. They're like modern women too in the States, and not by I'm not saying by that way. You guys know. Don't quote me the wrong way. They're not all the way like that, you know, where it's like the feminism and all that stuff. But scared of rejection. Women are naturally scared of rejection. Everywhere on the face of the earth, women are scared of rejection. They're women. They're not aggressive. They're pumping estrogen. They're not pumping testosterone. If a woman is pumping testosterone, you need to be far away from her too. That's actually a masculine trait, to approach men. It's not feminine nature, and Filipinos are very feminine. So, yeah, you don't want things to fall on your lap. So those expats that are saying that, you hear guys saying that all the time. Not all of them, but you have select few guys saying, oh, it's all going to fall into your lap. It will. But if you're looking for love, you don't want it to fall into your lap. Okay, and then you probably don't want stuff to fall into your lap anyway. You want it to fall into your lap at the bar, or if you're coming here looking for that opportunity. So what do I suggest? I suggest to initiate, Filipinas. You initiate, for the most part, they're going to initiate back, because you're initiating. Just a hello sometimes is good enough. And then once that conversation opens up, you let it flow. Let it come to you naturally. If you got that shy, but for the most part, you come out here, you start initiating, Filipinos are going to be open to initiating. You know, you'll get to see, you may have to go through some rejection. Not every Filipino is gonna just, oh, wow, foreigners talking to me. Because for the most part, Filipinos want to date a Filipino. You know, but still, there are gonna be some that are open, and believe it or not, there'll be a lot if you initiate. But you have to come here and initiate. Like there's guys here, like the guys that's coming here that's shy, will have a hard time in the Philippines. That's what happened to the brother who, I just made a video about it. The guy that ended up getting a lady, but I don't know how that happened. But, you know, he probably wasn't as open and he was shy. So he's out here in the Philippines and then he turned to online dating, which was the worst thing to do. He got out here in the Philippines and turned to online dating. And, you know, women kept asking him for money. And of course that's gonna happen. Women are looking for the opportunity. But don't get me wrong, that doesn't happen all the time online. I met my wife online. A lot of guys met their special one online. But you can still meet someone online. But still, you don't come to the Philippines and then go online to date. You gotta get out there. You know, you gotta get out there. You gotta be in the trenches and be patient as well. Like it's brothers I speak to all the time. Like my brother, he pops in my live stream all the time. One thing he said to me, he said, Jay, I can't wait to get out there, have my feet planted in the pavement, but don't look for a Filipino right away. Just go on my journey and let it come to me. And what do you mean by let it come to him? He wasn't saying like Filipinos are gonna come to him. I mean, it's gonna come. You know, it's gonna come naturally. But you get out here and thinking everything's just gonna literally come to you, that's not gonna happen. You know, you're gonna initiate it, but still, you going on your daily journey, it's naturally gonna happen. Naturally, you talking, you know, you hello, how you doing, how you doing? Like I've done it all the time. I'm married myself, I'm not looking for a woman. But you initiate conversation. I would initiate conversation myself. And I know for sure if I was single, I would easily be able to get something because I'm an initiator. And you have to be an initiator in the Philippines. Naturally, hey, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Hello to everyone. Hello to everyone. Hello to everyone. You're gonna get those reactions. You know when a woman likes you, when she gives you that hi, then it's like, okay, I got one. You get what I'm saying? So you have to initiate to get that reaction back. Then from there you're good. But I say, guys, coming here, things will fall into your lap. Yes, if you're a guy looking for that, and you're looking for that side of things, you're looking to get those women that are low hanging, that are looking for opportunities, yes, let things come to you. But if you want to make a real opportunity happen, you go out and make it happen. And that's going to be the way to be successful if you really want to find love. But if you just want to have a good time, it'll come to you. Thank you for watching this video. If you like my content, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, if you like my content, you're welcome to support my content by giving a small donation at PayPal. You can go to my Buy Me a Coffee at buymeacoffee.com/JTBF. And there you can buy me a coffee or you can book a consultation with me. I have consultations for a very small fee. Also, I have consultations for working at home. So if you're a guy that's a little younger, not quite retired yet, and you want to work from home while in the Philippines, you can go to my Buy Me a Coffee at buymeacoffee.com/JTBF. And also have a packages for working at home. So you'll see them there. You can book it there. You can get a shirt that represents your journey to the Philippines at foxtonomy.creator-spring.com. Once again, that's foxtonomy.creator-spring.com. And get a shirt that represents your journey to the Philippines today. There's a new feature to YouTube. It's thanks. Now at the bottom of this video, you'll see thanks there. You can give thanks and make sure your comment is highlighted, and you can give a small donation that way as well. Guys, in the description, you'll see other videos of my other content that's great as well. So you can be sure to watch my other content there. Thank you for watching. See you next video.